Hello my friends and families of Infinity Kingdom, this is Pyakia and I'm here to show you some leaks and upcoming batch notes from the upcoming batch that announced to be held after 5 days. First of all, I'm going to talk about the buff. We have received a buff for the water element, especially for the Margaret the First. Margaret received a unique buff, increased the energy region 16 in her base energy region. She will receive an energy region buff coming from the 50 base energy region to 66 energy region. So maybe some players will use her. I still not recommending using this Margaret after the energy region buff. I would prefer Merlin 100% over Margaret because she is dealing a physical damage and magical damage, especially with especially with weakness. I was about to say weakening curse. Weakness would increase the chance of crit rate for Merlin, but for Margaret, physical damage. Now we have lots of skills to counter physical damage. But if her base energy region are super high, like for example, if after upgrade and reaching boost 30, she might receive a buff, like getting at least as high as Sign Duke energy region, like, or higher than Sign Duke, maybe getting almost 80 energy region, then I would perfectly use Margaret. She would be super overpowered. No, she will be super overpowered. So 80 will be a lot. Maybe at 70 energy region, base energy region, or 68 energy region, maybe she would be a better use. Even though I'm curious and I'm imagining some like situations in my brain. Maybe Margaret with 66 energy region would be something. We will see after the upcoming notes for those people who have Margaret with her ultimate, with her exclusive, with her slot of artifact opened up. Maybe I will ask some of my friends to test her and show you some of the rewards. The other balance, or I call it buff, called for the KVK. Now for the KVK map, let's just check a running map right now to show you. I was countering this issue that when I need to attack mecha bosses or like bosses in the outer zone or even noms, I leave the KVK map and attack them in Orheim because there was a lack of levels in the outer regions. Now the KVK map are going to allow players to encounter high level gnomes and the high level mecha monsters in the outermost regions of the map. So you will not be forced to leave the map for the outer regions. It is not only going to be available for zone 3 only, because level 18 bosses, for example, or the higher level of mecha bosses are only available for the zone 3. Now it's not going to be only for zone 3. We have another balance for the KVK. I have to call it. There is no need now to use random teleport to leave the Legion of Frostborn. You will not use random teleport. You will enter and leave with free tickets. You will not need anything to bypass for the tickets. We have another optimization. We have also new stuff, but I'm going to just start with the optimizations and the balances. So for the KVK, we can still talk about the KVK. They will speed up the KVK thermal tower deconstruction. So when you are deconstructing a tower, it will not have a fixed tower. It will have an optimized time. So the tower will have an optimized time, same as building the tower. When you are building the tower, when sending your troops, when sending several troops or another amount of troops here, number of troops, it will speed up the building. They will make the deconstructing the same as building. They will speed up the deconstructing for having much troops inside the tower. So the tower is deconstructing now progress faster with more demolishing troops involved. Manufacturing queue split. That's what I loved the most. They we are going to have a splitting queue for the fork. The fork, I was crying a lot because I want to transmute gold, because I have tons of resources and I keep stacking resources. At the same time, I keep forging Aether because I don't know whether they will like push Castle 60 with requirement of lots of Aether or not. I don't know. I don't have a valid information about this. So till I finished Castle level 55, I still forging Aether 24 hours per day. Like almost I don't stop finishing Aether crystals. When I finish 99, I start another 99 Aether crystal. Now we will have 3 queues. 1 queue for Aether, 1 queue for gold, and 1 queue for forging artifact materials. It will be super useful because if I am forging Aether, if I want to forge, for example, 99 of the artifact or materials, I will not be able to forge it. I have to wait for 3 days or cancel this and restore only 80% of the resources I spent. Even though I need lots of gold, as you see, I'm lacking lots of gold, and I have 1 billion and have food. If I want to get these food into 300 million gold, I will not be able to do it because I'm transmuting Aether crystals. So from now on, after the patch notes, we will have 3 queues, 1 for gold, 1 for artifact materials, and 1 for the Aether. The checkpoints war declaration. Lots of people asked about why only R5 and R6 getting the declaration of the war, especially in the continuation of relics. We want to attack the walls and finish our contracts, so we have to ask one of the R5. As I'm showing you here, all of the R5s now are offline. So if we have continuation of relics right now and I want to attack it, I have to ask for the R6 if she is online or not. If she is not online or she is super busy, all of the R5 are offline. I will be missing my contract because maybe I'm not free in the same day today. So from now on, the R6 will have permissions or will give permissions. For example, he might give permissions for the R4 members here to declare war on checkpoints and like cities, for example. So the war declaration on the cities and checkpoints are now might be for the R4 or R3 or R2 or even R1. The R6 only are going to determine this, and maybe this is going to be a discuss between the R6 and the officers. During the continuation of relics, Alliance R5 is permitted to set an alliance contracts and refresh alliance contract stacks. These are an important updates because in the continuation of relics, only the R6 were permitted to do such a thing. But from now on, after the update, they are giving lots of permissions for all the players and for majority of the players. So now R5 can set up the contracts for the continuation of relics, and they can also refresh the contracts. Another important thing coming for the R5, I kept asking for it several times, it's the Mayor buffs, guys. The Mayor buffs now are going to be assigned from the R5. That was a new thing, and also they can disassign. So for example, R5 can assign a Mayor for the cities. So they can put any person here, but I don't have any privileges because I'm not an R5. So when you assign a player here, you have to wait for them to remove his title, especially for the Mayor buffs. And now you can remove them immediately after you assign them. For example, if you want this Mayor city, so someone can upgrade his technology and get the benefits of getting the technology upgrade speed, and this player getting this Mayor buff is offline, you can, as R5, now remove this city Mayor buff from him and assign it for another one. And we have to talk about also another adjustment. The R5, sorry, not R5, the king and governor of all of the Norheim now, when they are coming online, they are receiving a little announcement for the server. So we have like 10 announcements for the king and 9 governors. I will show you here. For example, the governor of Drifta, Queen Blade, the King Sal has returned to Norheim. Now you have the option to turn this on and turn this off if you want to. Why would you do that? Because maybe in the Throne of Supreme matches, or if you have an important match, or even the kill event, and you don't want to show your presence, you can turn this off and come online, and all the server will not notice that the king has returned to Norheim or not. This is maybe a cool thing because I kept hiding my presence, especially during the Throne of Supreme matches, important matches, or during the kill events, for example. For the alliances, we can still talk about the new world destruction and garrisons defeated ranking, because it always it always resets after the time of reset. It resets after the continuation of relics. Now new rankings for world destructions and garrisons defeat, showing records of the latest weekly siege data and the targets attack. So it will show the targets attack as well. We will see this in detailed in the upcoming update. On paper, it seems so exciting. I'm so excited about it, but we will see. We have also here another balance, but I call this all of these buffs because all of this were giving me like a headache. Equipment dismantle, guys. Equipment dismantle. When I click place all, for example, it puts all the normal equipments only. But for example, I don't use this epic equipment anymore. So if I now filter this by epic season 2 and I want to dismantle all of this, all of this, if I click place all, it will only put the normal slots here. And if I want the elemental equipment, I have to put this one by one. Even though now I have only this elemental, if I farmed like 1000 gnome in an event, I will stacking all of these and I will put them one by one. That was in the past, guys. We will forget about this in the upcoming event. I will cancel this because I want to try this in the upcoming update. Now this place all button will put also the elemental equipment. Now we will not have to use this one by one. And I believe we finished all the balances. We still have one balance, but we have to see it on paper because season 1, season 2, season 3 server matchmaking for the KVK will now have a quantity optimization. We will see now how is season 1, season 2, season 3 is going to be limited to 4 servers instead of 8 servers. We will see how this is going to affect the KVK maps. I don't think this is going to be a good thing because now servers are going to join the conquest very, very fast. I don't see this as a balance or as a buff because I see that season 1 servers are going to have limited 4 servers and they are going to join season 2 if they have 4 servers. They are going to join season 3 if they have 4 servers. And after that, they are going to join Conquest and they will be equal to players that have tons of skills. For example, let me open the ranking, Stevie. And for example, I have to open Arya, a stronger or a strongest player in server 73 right now. They will be joining in Conquest season 1 or Conquest part 1. And they will be on the same floor as a player that dedicated to the game 3 years, having lots of dress skills and had the time to unlock 4 immortals of the chaos element, or at least 3. So this is not going to be a good thing for the new players or new servers, but we will see this. Maybe this is on paper is something bad, but on a fact it will be something good. We have a new thing into the game. Now this equipment will have like another upgrade. Equipment gem slotting feature. Yeah, I had to clear my thought. Now this is a new feature. Equipment slotting gems into the equipment will grant additional effect bonuses. I have trying this into another games. Now this feature is added to Infinity Kingdom. For example, the attack gem provides a bonus to physical attack and magical attack. For example, we will have bonuses of physical attack adding to this attack type immortal. I don't know whether it's going to be as above underneath here or another value here. So we are seeing some equipments with values, and I don't know why this equipment here has only 3 value. Yeah, maybe I have only this one has 3 values. I don't know. Okay, anyway, I will try this after I finish the video, but we will have physical attack and magical attack now. Attributes will be added by the attack gem, and we have a defense gem will provides physical defense and the magical defense for the defense gem, and we will have a support gem provides bonuses to resilience and accuracy. So now you can stack resilience and accuracy on your supports or on your maybe the ranged immortals, because you want them to always hit, not dodging a skill or a normal attack. For your attack immortals or magical immortals, you will use the attack gem. On your defense immortal, you will use defense gem. So someone asked me, how can you obtain these gems? Equipment gems can currently only be obtained by defeating monsters. The higher the level of the monster, the higher of the possibility of dropping the gem. There are 8 levels of equipment gems. 3 lower level gems of the same type can be combined to a form of a higher levels. So as the same as the equipment here, you can see that we have common, uncommon, uncommon plus, rare, rare plus, elite, elite plus, epic, and epic plus, etc. So we will have 8 levels of equipment. 3 lower level gems of the same type can be combined into a form of higher level. For example, if you have 3 common, you can get 1 uncommon. If you have 3 uncommon, you will get 1 uncommon plus. I don't know the names of the gems, for example, what will they be, but I'm just giving you what are you going to expect from the upcoming gems, because they are 8 levels. We might have them the same levels as the gnomes. Every 5 levels of the gnomes will give you 1 level till level 50, something like that. Tower of Knowledge skills, new era. New era, I don't know whether this new era legendary skills are the same name or they are just calling them a new era, but we are going to get legendary skills, yes, as you heard, because we have like common skills, and we have elite skills, and we have normal skills, and we have epic skills. Yes, we are getting legendary skills. After the update, the Tower of Knowledge will feature a new skill display page for showing case legendary passive skills. So we will have another page. And this another page, it will not be the same Tower of Knowledge page here. And upgrading legendary skills will consume red passive skill stones. This version introduces 4 new legendary skills. So they will publish a new page including the new legendary skills, and they will publish 4 new legendary skills. And to upgrade these legendary skills, you will have red passive skill stones. We will not upgrade these legendary skills with soul crystals. I see this as a good thing, but as a bad thing at the same time. Because as a good thing, because I'm lacking lots of soul crystals, especially I'm unlocking lots of skills nowadays. I'm going to unlock corrosive power, for example, and I'm going to unlock blade of vortex and energy shield, and I'm looking forward to unlock Armageddon in the like far future. There are still lots of skills that I need to unlock, and I still need lots of soul crystals. These skills I want to unlock. I don't know when will I get these soul crystals and when will I unlock these skills, because this is kind of tricky. So when they publish the legendary skills, if they are super powerful, I will be looking forward to unlock these skills as well. But with having a new version of element here or equipment that upgrade these skills, it will be like easier for me to collect soul crystals for epic skills and red passive stones for the legendary skills. But we don't know yet how can we get these red passive skill stones. It might be super expensive and it might be handy, so we will know after the updates whether it will be a good thing or a very bad or a very expensive thing. Immortal guide feature. Now we will have immortal team artifact and tower of knowledge interface now include an immortal guide feature offering official recommendations for team combinations, skills and artifacts. The update provides strategies for some popular orange heroes, with more to come to the players to learn. I'm glad because the assistant here wasn't updated for the lots of marches, for example the immortals and the marches, for example if you used it, since we had a chaos element and we had new immortals showing up, and you can see that there are lots of immortals not showing here in these old pictures because they keep like stacking new immortals and improving from the game quantity and quality. This guides here will show the new players how the game can be played for the new meta, because this is an official recommendations. Cross Kingdom Alliance joining. Now you don't have to leave your alliance. For example, I am green color, and if I want to join bonds, this alliance is the green color. If I want to leave bonds and join BRD, the other alliance in my server, but it has a different kingdom, it is a red kingdom, I don't have to switch to red kingdom to join this alliance. To optimize server ecology, joining an alliance during the conquest season and subsequent seasons will no longer be restricted by kingdom. You can now join even if you are a different color. You have to meet the following condition to unlock the feature: conquest seasons and subsequent seasons during the off-season period. So you have to join this alliance during the off-season. You can do this during the KVK season. Continuation of Forbidden Zone in the server has not commented. This means that you can't join a different alliance color. If the Forbidden Zone has started, you can't play the continuation of relics with the red faction and then switch to the green faction. You have to play this continuation of Forbidden Zone or continuation of relic with your own faction, and also you have to play your KVK with your own faction. I hope this is clear for you. This is not something difficult to understand. Immortal Scroll sharing feature. A new sharing feature for Immortal Scrolls, allowing players to share their Immortal Scrolls in the chat channel. I believe this is like sharing Immortal itself, not Immortal Scrolls for XP, because when I read Immortal Scrolls, this is what it comes to my mind, but this is not the case. I believe they announced, because you can share equipment. For example, let me share this for my friend. I can share to this to Kincaid, and I also can share my artifact to Kincaid. But if I want to share Hannibal itself, I can't share Hannibal itself. I can share my marsh. But if I want to share an Immortal, this is what they meant, and I believe this is what they meant. Immortal Scroll sharing feature. I believe this is going to be coming for the new update. And that's all for this update, guys. I'm so hyped for the new element legendary element skills in the Tower of Knowledge. I don't know yet, will it be expensive or an average price? And for all of the like buffs and balances coming to the game, this is so exciting, and I'm so excited to read all of these patch notes. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you share the same excitement as me. See you soon.